Man, y'all hit me with some stars this morning, man. In my last couple hours in Vegas, man. Y'all hit me with some stars. Let me see. Let me see how them stars doing, man. Dear family, it's your cousin P, man. Oh, they on. I pray all is well out there. You see what I got dangling, man. So black and so beautiful. That's what I'm representing. You know what I'm saying? This was crafted by my mind. It has a lot of meaning to it. Representing so black and so beautiful, so brown and so beautiful, and so beautiful, so beautiful. I pray all is well out there. To each his own. Anyway, I'm gonna start this off. The four hands that you see there represents the four families on our planet, with the original man and black woman being first. Black is the essence which all colors come. Then you have the brown man, which is the Mexican family. Pardon me, brown red man and brown man, which is the Mexican family. The Indian family. And those shades that you see is all four color shades of the original man, including the white man, but I did not put no white fists on here. This arch that you see represents binding the unity together, upheld by standing on a SBSB, which represent so black and so beautiful, that represents all of the races or cultures of our planet. I'm drinking on this morning before I get this flight. My 3-day event with the family members in Vegas was very good for me. I enjoyed myself. I didn't gamble at all, though. I didn't gamble at all. But what I did do is have a good time with my family members, man, and my friends, man. You know, I did have a good time. Stayed up a lot. I'm tired right now, but I gotta catch this flight and get to the palace. The game was very exciting. It was a very competitive game. It's still Niners on mine. I think they played a hell of a game. I think that there was some mistakes that were made in that game that they didn't, or plays that were made in that game that they should have capitalized on. But unfortunately, that's the way the tables turn. The crowd was electrifying, man. The energy and just the culture of football alone, because I grew up on football. I played 4 years for Castlemont. Most inspirational player every year for the Castlemont Knights. Go check the stats. You'll see your cousin P. It was a tight game, man, but it was a very interesting game, man. You know, that was the most intriguing game thus far this season. That was very, very, very competitive. And, you know, the tickets started at $8,000 per ticket. And was it worth it? To each his own, man. But nevertheless, man, I enjoyed myself out in Vegas, man. Shout out to my video shoot guy who came to holler at me, chilling with my brother-in-law, chilling with my cousins and my friends. And I enjoyed myself, man. I've been up all night for 2 nights straight, though. Boy, I promise you, when they say the city don't sleep, it don't sleep. That's why I got these glasses on. But I enjoyed myself, but I'm headed back to the palace. Niners, hey, man, it's still, y'all did a hell of a job, man. I did wake up this morning to see that there was a lot of controversy calls, though. You know, hey, we always got something to say, don't we? You know, a lot of holding penalties, even on a touchdown. The lineman was inside of the goal zone, which he shouldn't have traveled 5 yards. They could have called that penalty and called it back, but that's, you know, streaming around these social media platforms. But nevertheless, man, shit, the Niners lost. I enjoyed myself. I would do it again. I had some the foods that I had out here, man. I went to my vegan spot. It's called Modern Vegan. When you get an opportunity to come to Vegas, you could check it out, man. Modern Vegan, man. I had some fried cauliflower buffalo style wings, but it's cauliflower battered. It was extremely good, along with some avocado toast with cucumbers and sesame seeds on it. It was extremely good too. And I had some sweet potato fries with that. That's what I had for breakfast. It's called Modern Day Vegan. Man, they very good there. Y'all check it out if y'all come to Vegas. And then I went to Palace Station and got my pan roast that I normally get without no meat at all that. But there was a new chef there that ain't got no handlebars with that cooking, man. You know, I still got that pan roast sitting over there. I didn't even eat it. That's pretty much all the things. I ate out here a couple days that I've been here. Been drinking on my alkalinity water. I've been up all night, caught a slight headache in my headache, and I was down for the count. Nevertheless, man, I didn't get to see everybody that I wanted to see. Next time I will be back in Vegas for the fight, Devin Haney versus Garcia. I will be back for that fight. I already done booked everything already while I was out here. What else? Ran into a couple celebrities out here. Nevertheless, you know, atmosphere was enjoyable, man. You would have enjoyed yourself if you would have came. The atmosphere was very enjoyable. What else? You know, to those that I was unable to see, unfortunately, I apologize. You know, the city don't sleep, and I didn't either. And, you know, shout out to my uncle who came through to check me out. This one I'm representing to the fullest. Shout out to my uncle who came to see me. I'm still waiting on my cousin. He never called me back, but nevertheless, it's all to the love. That's the recap on the 49ers and the, you know, my stay here at the Hilton Garden Inn. Finna hop on this flight shortly and get back to life, paying bills and finishing up this album. You know what I'm saying? I think I got writer's block, man. I was in the shower trying to finish off my verse and couldn't even, normally I could do that. I'd mumble out some things and jump out the shower and write it in my phone. But it's been like that for the last 2 weeks, me trying to finish up this album. And I think this particular song that I'm working on, I'm gonna do with Be Legit, man. I'm gonna tap in. Be, if you see this, I'm gonna tap in with you, man. When I get back, and settle in at the Palace, I'm gonna tap in with you and we'll put something together. I seen Bila at the 49ers game, and we tapped back in, so that's that's love. And I told him, let's put something together, and it's all to the good on that end for this last album. What else? I wanted to do a new video out here. I could have did a new video out here, but I was running so rampant I couldn't, You know, and Vegas, if you here 3 days, it's sort of like one day when you're in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like one day when you got to do damn near 2 weeks in a week, a whole week and a half just to enjoy yourself in Vegas. But shit, shout out to my cousin, Coleon. We was wiggling, boy. We was wiggling. Shout out to Rick and Shavia and all the cousins that came out here to the game with us. Oh man, it was great. I'm gonna close with this, man. So that's the recap, that I said I would come with yesterday, but I was dog tired and moving around and up all night out in Vegas. That's the recap of the game, man. I salute them. The Niners, they played a hell of a defensive game. They just didn't capitalize on a lot of plays, man. You know what I'm saying? And we can always find excuses. And I've been hearing about. I'm not gonna go there, but nevertheless, man, they played a hell of a game, man. So all them players, man, keep your head up, man. It's next year. I really got an issue with number 2. Number 2 who played for the 49ers, he's a coward. The man is scared to death to tackle. He always moving out the way, trying to tackle with his hands. Hey, if you see this, dear family, number 2, Leonard or something like that. This from your cousin P, and I don't mean no disrespect, man, but you got to get some heart, man, to sit down. You got to sit down, man. Several plays, man, you running out the damn way. And number 92, Young, you got to get in shape, dear family, because you get into a fight in the first 3 minutes, big as you is, you cookies. You running out of all energy in the world. I don't give a damn how good you think you are. If you ain't in shape, brother, the way you running that field, raggedy and soft and tired, man, they running circles around you. Man, step down and let the next man up if you ain't ready. But you to have the, you were so, you want to start in that Super Bowl. You want to start in that Super Bowl. But you let excitement lead the way your mind is thinking, instead of saying I'm not in shape. You not in shape, and Cousin P is telling you that, dear family. Man, take your profession seriously, man, because you was looking like garbage too. You was looking like garbage too. 92 and number 2. Number 2. Ooh, I can't wait to the safety, our original safety, been out the whole year. I forget his name, number 29, but that boy come up and spank you. And we had to rotate our corners in. And number 27, I believe his last name is Edwards. Boy, that young boy came in and he was beasting. That young boy came in and he was beasting, man. You know what I'm saying? I salute to you, young man. You came in and handled your business, man. But Leonard, you've been there 3 years. It's time, man. Ooh, good Lord, they better not. If I was a GM, if they don't see the writing on the wall, they need to holler at me and pay me to consult. Because I sure do analyze shit to the T. That's what I'm born to do anyway. But other than that, man, those key factors, McCaffrey fumbled the ball, going in for a touchdown. That would have been a game changer. But he made up for that. But dealing with them Chiefs, man, you can't be procrastinating. You got to execute, man. They played a hell of a defensive game. I think the last 2 games they played really sloppy. Even with Detroit, I thought they was a goner, man. But they redeemed themselves and came back. But this game, they played like town business, man. And I salute them for that. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man, because I've been getting DMs and I've been getting a lot of conversations, even when I've been in Vegas, about, my thing, I guess, is on relationships, because I've been in so many. I have a lot of children whom I love dearly. So I've experienced so much in engaging in relationships and in friendships and situationships and that sort of thing, man. I think it's very important that men and women in relationships should know the standard of the relationship know the stage of the relationship, and don't assume that it's something that is not. You genuinely have to do yourself a favor. And when I say genuinely, couldn't allow the emotion to drive your motivation, or drive your inspiration, or drive your thought process. You know, it's stages in relationship. Understand that, man. Because sometimes when you in a friendship, women or men, they want relationship benefits. Sometimes when you're in a relationship, you want wife and husband benefits. You got to learn the stages of what a relationship is, because I think far too many times you interpret a feel-good mechanism to be what you want it to be, opposed to looking at it for what it is. You can have a great friendship with a great understanding. You know what I'm saying? Don't misconstrue that, man. But if you confused about direction, either in your friendship, relationship, situationship, or marriage, ask questions so you could have a great understanding. Because sometimes you lean on your emotional sleeve and start to assume an individual should be doing this, or an individual should be doing that. Well, there's guidelines and there's principles in all stages, but don't have no friendship expecting a wife and a husband benefits, or a solid relationship together for friendship. Don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? You could still honor and respect individuals as in a friendship. All you have to do is have a conversation, man. It ain't nothing but a conversation. And getting the interpretation right. Let me say this and I'll close. I just wanted to say that because I've been seeing too much on, too many questions being asked, man. A commitment and committed is two different principles. Committed. Commitment. Committed is a marriage. Ain't no way you could get out there. The way you get in is the way you got to get out. It go through the courts. Committed. A commitment is an agreement. We could agree we could agree, but we can also break that agreement depending on such event. So understanding relationships, there's committed and a commitment. We could commit to be responsible to one another. We can, pardon me, a commitment to be responsible to one another, a commitment to keep it honest with one another, a commitment to treat each other the way the other want to be treated. We have a commitment. I agree to do that. That's an agreement. You know what I'm saying? But when you talk about that's a commitment. But when you talk about committed, that's stamped. Whether I'm mad at you or not, whether I disagree with you or not, I'm obligated. See what I'm saying? The committed is obligated. If you're not in a committed situation, that means that you're in a commitment. Don't get the two twisted. There's a difference between value and valuable. I've told you that. This So Black and So Beautiful chain that I represented has value to it. It has value to it because I'll sell it. If I was down and out, I'll sell it. That is valuable. It's value. Pardon me, it has value. But valuable, I won't compromise that. Like my integrity, my principles, my morals, my children, that's valuable. My spiritual belief is valuable to me. It ain't for sale. You cannot make me become a hypocrite. But this chain has value. My houses have value. My cars have value. But I have friendships that are valuable to me that I won't compromise. So understanding the difference between value and valuable is a lesson to be learned, man. It's a lesson to be learned, man. And understand your position in somebody's life and quit trying to force your hand or a position on somebody. Won't you have the conversation to see where you at in your relationship? And I close. There's a difference between being committed and a commitment. Remember, the commitment only represents an agreement. I could break that motherfucker anytime. You know what I'm saying? Your job could fire you at you committed. You have a commitment to get up and go to work because they paying you to perform this duty. But you don't have to go if you don't want to. But when you committed, you binded by it. You binded by it. That's why when you become a police officer, when you become a constituent in the government, or when you become, when you join fraternities, you commit yourself. See, those that call themselves Masons are Shriners. They have a kufi on with the pharaoh to the left, and they have a sword in the front. They're committed to their secrecy. And that sword, Dawn of Elijah Muhammad teaches that if they break that committed pact, they get their head chopped off. So understand. So you won't hurt your feelings in these relationships, or nobody don't get hurt at all. And you could value your friendships more if you put them in perspective. You could value your relationships more if you put them in perspective. You could value your marriage more if you put them in perspective. The conversations that need to be had. Quit assuming what you want it to be and look at it for what it is. What I've learned and what I'm doing this year, I'm finishing up this hot album, is I'm meeting people where they are, not where I want them to be. Some people just ain't on the level that you want them to be on, and you get frustrated because they're not there. Well, I've learned that their time is just not ready. It ain't their time. Because if it was, they would have the like-minded mind that I have, or the like-minded mind you have. And this is why it says get with like-minded people. You give a person $1 million, they'll go crazy. They going to buy some clothes, an outfit. They going to buy a car. They're going to buy some jewelry. You know what I'm saying? That's what that mindset. You know what I'm saying? When I got close to $1 million, the first thing I did was write down a plan. I planned out that money to make it make money. That's what it meant, And then the first investment was back then buy land, buy property. I bought property. I own 2 acres in Atlanta. You know, longevity. You know, invest in businesses. Make the money make money. So my first investment was not this chain. After I got my money, even when I was in the game, getting a lot of money, my investment wasn't no damn chain or nothing. It was stacking. It was stacking. I didn't even have no purpose. I was just making a lot of money and stacking it. I didn't wear a lot of jewelry. Those who know me know. And even when I got out the game and transitioned to doing it the right way, when I was getting money from a different perspective. My first investment wasn't no damn chain, no watches or nothing, although I got it. But this is a meaning right here. This is a meaning for me. So it was spiritual. So I close, man. Share this podcast. The Niner game was good. I'm finna leave Vegas in several hours. Hop on my flight, get back to the town, get in my car and blast to the palace, and get back to work. Get back in that studio. I'm like I said, I'm finna finish one with Be Legit. Oh, I will play the song for y'all, but shit, it's on this phone. It's gonna be nice, and that's where we at with it. In terms of the relationship that I spoke about, man, have conversations. You will prevent so much stuff, so much heartache and pain in y'all relationships, man. Hey, look, man, I ain't worried about nothing. Cause when you stand on truth, when you stand on what you explained, you have no reason to be upset about nothing. That's why in all my endeavors, if you know me, I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. I don't broadcast nothing. It ain't my thing to do. But if you know Cousin P, whether you're doing business with me, whether you're my partner or whatever the case may be, I stand on that principle alone, and you're gonna know the truth, and you can't deviate off of what was told to you. But get into having deep conversations and positions, and get out of the recycling of regurgitated, redundant activity in your lives, man. You get up, you shit, you go to work. You get up, shit, eat, go to work. Get up, shit, eat, go to work. Relationship, have problems. Sit down and come up with a plan to do something different. You're smoking, you're drinking, you're clubbing, you're partying, you get up, you shit. It's the recycling bin, man. That shit get old. Anything that stays the same eventually dies anyway. You know what I'm saying? You think the shit cute, but I'm gonna do what I want to do. At some point, you gotta stop being a boy and be a man, and at some point, you gotta stop being a girl and be a woman. Those come with responsibilities, but you got to grow into that maturity level. But I salute everybody out there for sure, man. It's your cousin P from the B. And I'm representing the B to the fullest. And I represent So Black and So Beautiful. But I'm committed to striving to be upright. I'm committed to striving to teach the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I'm committed to making the money make money. I'm committed to making whatever wrong's right. So if you see a wrong with your cousin P, if I've wronged you in any way, address me, man. I don't mind humbling myself to say I was wrong in that area if you could point out to me where Cousin P was wrong anyway. Excuse me. But that's what you should do. If you wrong about something, hold fast to that. You know what I'm saying? That's your integrity. People respect that more. You know what I'm saying? My bad, dear family. Don't be afraid to humble yourself, man. Don't do it, man. My bad, man. Because you want for your brother and your sister what you want for yourself. And if you have wronged somebody, the ministers say, reconciliation is needed. reconciling differences is needed. Don't be so tough that you know you could have did something better, or you know that you misled somebody, or you know you got over on somebody, and somebody you see the reaction of their ways or their behavior. You know what I'm saying? If they call you on it, just reflect. My bad, man. My bad, man. I apologize. It don't hurt to do that. You will live longer, man. You will take something off that immune system. All that stress on that immune system killing you. I salute y'all. Peace.